looking me hook up. I was just been on charger for like a while now. Me. Hey. And just yeah. Hello.
Agent, priority objective available.
Something wrong about a summer without chips and salsa and cold beer to wash it all down with.
Hello. Yeah. No. Easy. Hi, Twilight. Hey. Please. Shit.
Thanks to the intel you found at the shelter, we know that Conley operates from the stranded oil tanker next to the Manhattan Bridge. The cleaners have been refining oil there for some time now, presumably under Conley's supervision.
Additional intel suggests a weak spot in the perimeter around the complex by a gate to the west.
Sounds like you're now equipped to go kick your ass, Agent.
Yeah.
Friendly control point nearby.
Ooh, nana. Western game is started. Ooh, nana. Really nice and nana. Ooh, nana. Ooh, nana. Nana. Ooh, na. Really is nothing tonight. Nah. Ooh, nana. Started. Ooh, nana. Yeah, this trash. Get me that. Ooh, na. Na. And you're lucky tonight. We need a tiny little lucky tonight. Lucky tonight.
Nice shot.
memory card's okay.
Time to take down Vivian Conley and hopefully get us one step closer to finding that son of a bitch Keener. We know that patrols of cleaners regularly head out to the west gate of their oil refinery. Let's exploit that opportunity and infiltrate their complex.
A lot of peacekeepers are dead because Keener's been using Conway. Find her and make it count.
Good luck, agents.
Early on, hostiles spotting location nearby. Vital signs critical. Agent killed.
I'm free. Me, money, money, money. Your money, money, money. This, money, money, money. Your money, money, money.
Time to take down Vivian Conley and hopefully get us one step closer to finding that son of a bitch Keener. We know that patrols of cleaners regularly head out to the west gate of their oil refinery. Let's exploit that opportunity and infiltrate their complex.
A lot of peacekeepers are dead because Keener's been using Conway. Find her and make it count.
Good luck, agents.
Detected. Location guarded by heavily armed hostiles. Serious trauma detected.
Fuck yeah! You fucking bitches. I know. Why? Money, money, money. You money, money, money. Money, money. You money, money, money.
Agent deceased.
Time to take down Vivian Conley and hopefully get us one step closer to finding that son of a bitch Keener. We know that patrols of cleaners regularly head out to the west gate of their oil refinery. Let's exploit that opportunity and infiltrate their complex.
A lot of peacekeepers are dead because Keener's been using Conley. Find her and make it count.
Good luck, Agent.
Heavily armed hostiles guarding location nearby.
Could be a contamination risk. We can't let anything disrupt our operation. Oil is the fuel of our organization and our cause.
Sounds like Conley's really invested in this oil business.
I guess now you know which buttons to push. Agent, let's wreck their compound.
Anyway.
Detected nearby.
Looks like the reinforcements are coming from the cleaner's underground tunnel system.
Serious trauma detected. Agent killed.
Yeah. I want to play baseball. Yeah, uh-huh. The dawn in the air, everywhere, and then get new, and another half, there's another now, nothing has to die, just not in the cloud tonight. This is the yeah.
Yeah, not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike three called, and on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mookie Betts. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready to deliver, here comes the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-2 count and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Corey Sr. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so
What did I heard? Think about me. That man has to know me.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to
No,
start
it's
this
just a
inning.
dream. No back, down the road, don't go back.
Fouled away.
Yes, it's just a dream.
Feels like he would really
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming out. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is swung out and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Now at the plate is
my love, my life.
Out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance in the whole game. He's got a nice comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, he's aggressive.
Problems here.
No, it's just a dream.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Throw to first is in time, 1 down. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And up next, the catcher, Travis Darno. First pitch on the way. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Wow, this guy's been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Lifted down the line and left.
Just a dream. No.
Wind up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? that this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him. So stepping in is Trey Turner, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected it.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is Rosario, and it's gone. As they add
No one knows.
Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Taken high and deep to right. Soler going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
No, man. Make it realize.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
They're just great approach. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get.
I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you.
A.J. Pollock. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And, oh, he missed it.
I want your body.
It's off the wall.
There ain't nobody.
And he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busts it around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up. Throw to first, beats him easy.
Yeah, how is it?
Dodgers out in front. William Contreras off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try to get on base. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Bellinger on the warning track as he hauls it in for a round. And back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Jorge Soler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, man. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he fouls his mouth. This is the another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Now another 0-2.
No rise.
Hey, having that beat right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate. Foul away.
On the first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman is their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here comes the 0-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Final strike for the Braves.
Come on.
Swing and a miss, he struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final today. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
I love you.
Outside the city of
You
Atlanta,
are
baseball.
me. I knew.
Missouri-born right-hander gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Max Scherzer. Hello, see, it's Max. It's not Agent 99. This is
I
one of the best pitchers
do.
in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Next to hit, Freddie Freeman. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Betts. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road.
I knew. You know what to do. I knew. You.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Is you.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Austin Riley. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air towards center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Truist Park. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The overshift here now to the pitch. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Hitting shot.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Another one sent foul. And he fouls this one off.
And then that's when they the facts. The American get facts.
Loving the battle in
We're not believing in the facts. We're believing in the facts. American get facts.
Count remains at 0-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Thought it goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that is off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies scoops it out and it's away. Striding in is Trey Turner, trying to bring in the tying run from third here as he lifts it in the air to right field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Next up is Max Muncy, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Fouled off.
Trying to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Now a swing and a softly ground ball. Third slicing foul.
Kick a fly.
Ready with another
Kick
0-2.
a fly.
High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Lifted the other way out to left center. Rosario there, and he puts it away to... New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario. As anticipated, here's a ground ball down to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's an 0-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
My face. My.
Tied at 1. Bottom of the inning now. And next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith. The catcher. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And there's a strike right down the hole. And it's fouled away. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And set to go is the third baseman, Justin Turner. A ball and no strikes. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball. That evens it up 1-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confines of the ballpark.
Nothing girlfriend. Yep, nothing girlfriend. Nothing.
And now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker ball.
On here, well hit into deep left center. I think this one's coming back. No siree, this one is gone.
Those pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him because this guy can hit him a mile, just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
Cody Bellinger comes on with one gone to the cold strike one. And it's belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Girlfriend.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up one of the better pitchers in Max Scherzer. And here's a full strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality, I'm sure.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So 2 come across to score. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second.
Girlfriend.
Bellinger fields cleanly.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bump sign? Do we play a little billy ball and come back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? Let's see what happens.
So now to the plate, Charlie Morton, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one.
And I like this. Oh my.
And
come on.
fouls this one off. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Ooh, he saws it off with that one. Oh, he has some trouble with it.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a nine.
It is Jorge Soler. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. He flied out, leading off the ball game. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Swanson over at second. Morton at first with no outs. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And he forced a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's a bumped and easy.
This is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's how slider in the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. For him here in this one.
I am.
Hit out towards second. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves wrap. First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Rosario is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next, it'll be Corey Seager, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Look. No.
First offering. Hit down the third base line.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. This guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The coop.
Nobody on. Bring up one of the fastest players of all the land, Trey Turner. Darno is there, handles it easily, and the inning is over.
The coop.
All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley. Turned on down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Dan, you can't play too much as a pitcher. You gotta swing at first pitch. Now, what I think you want to do, P-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Double play ball to second. 4.
6.
3. And they turn it over.
Money. The coop.
Now to the plate here is Adam Duvall, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yes.
Lifted down the line in left.
Yes.
And it's a foul ball.
The coop. The coop. Man's in the coop.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though we have.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to the timer's side.
Okay. Money. Yep.
First pitch on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Soler is there. 1 away. So next to hit is Will Smith, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error. First offering on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball called for strike 2.
Way. I go. Lie. Fouls
this one off.
I'm not to shot. I'm not here, here chucking ass.
A bouncer up the middle. Albies brings it in. And very quickly, there they're two gone to start the inning. Now the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Welcome back to Coors Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi. Here's the catcher, Travis Darno. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching phase. It's been very difficult to rebound. Quite frankly, dominate after being buffed up a bit in the first inning of the start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
Once you roll that extra bases right off the bat, this thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a second. Yeah, not standing on second base yet, but you're running a back. He's busting it out of the box. Just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a second.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's able to move ahead of him with strike one. Collected a base hit his first time up.
Throw the ball. The money.
Fouled away.
Yes.
Took it right there. That's a well-executed down in the zone and try and get that double play.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball. They've been unable to advance that leadoff single in the scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Yeah.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments. Fits the picture at the plate. It's not completely thrown out so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
High in the air, down the right field line. This is going to wind up a foul ball. Scherzer comes set. 0-2 pitch on its way. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta. Score holds, it's 3-1. And now, A.J. Pollock will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed the fastball.
Again, another foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just pulled it a little foul. High in the air out to center field.
Chucking ass.
And he makes the catch for the out. So one down, no one aboard. Here comes Bellinger. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
And in my capitalist nightmare. This doesn't seem right. No. Well, now. I mean, no. These. Do you? No. Hold on, you two. Trying to find one of my songs. Come on. In the house. Cool.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Fly down in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind, that nasty single. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Rosario is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. First pitch on the way.
All day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duvall will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Freddie Freeman back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounded the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay pitch deep into this game.
And that one yanked to the The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
My face. Hey, man. Another band. Man.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 away.
No.
Next up is Ozzie Albies. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1.
Man.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Austin Riley. And it's fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Scherzer looks in. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2. Here's Corey Seager. Will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. As he comes up empty, pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
This ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone. An absolute bomb. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something, but that's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Into the box now. Max Muncy. We'll take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And he fouls this one off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got it under just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you've got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
As a look, now the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Third baseman.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Soler is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. So add one more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
AJ Pollock will dig it again, and as he does, we'll flash it back to inning number 2 as we get a look at his 2-run homer that was the big blow early on. As he'll go after the first pitch. Fouled away. Muncy at second with 2 down. Popped him up. Swanson calls for it. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate here is Eddie Rosario. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to look at it is Betts, and that's out number 1. So the next to bat will be Travis d'Arnaud. Last time through was a base hit. From the belt, the pitch, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson, a hit in 2 tries so far. Scherzer comes set. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Fouled off. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Now to bat, Cody Bellinger will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And it's fouled away.
Cody.
Wind up and the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Duvall is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll reach first safely.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Corey Seager will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Rosario, still going back.
Guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
To the plate now, Max Muncy, and he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jock Peterson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First offering as he rips it on the ground to second. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at-bat of the afternoon as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Grounded back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first, it's a double play. Jesse Chavez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here now is Will Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hard hit at third. And there's 1 down now. Next up, Justin Turner. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Pitch popped straight up. And this is taken in for the second out. Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock flew out last time up. Popped him up. Garno is under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. So now here is Ozzie Albies starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Turner is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Next, here is Austin Riley. He grounded out last time up. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting nods and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2 out.
That was a nice hit right there.
That really is going to break this game open.
Come on, TikTok. I mean, YouTube.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. Popped up. Seager waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That was a nice hit.
So the Braves down to their final out now. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, yeah.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cover makes you feel good and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice 8-8 runs in scoring position.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line to left. Leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Won't get him. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is. No doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic.
Come on.
Stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is lined hard to deep left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Max Scherzer earns the victory on the mound. Charlie Morton was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that will wrap MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves' truest part. It is Jorge Soler. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming, here it is. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
I tell you what.
Popped him up. Muncy onto the grass.
Turn
Gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready now is Freddie Freeman. And now the pitch. In a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first pitch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. On first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Past battles with Scherzer, comes in with 6 hits in 45 at-bats. He's taken him deep once.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Charlie Morton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, this guy's properly nicknamed Ground Chuck because if he's on, you're going to see a steady diet of ground balls very important for Charlie Morton that his middle infielders on their toes. He should induce a lot of ground balls. Changed his arm angle a few years back after modeling after Hall of Famer Roy Halladay. Charlie Morton has been a very solid and dependable starter, and I expect him to pitch well in this one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. 1 out, bases empty. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Bounce towards the second baseman. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Pops this one up. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Again, another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Seager leads off first with 1 away. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that is... Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Pollock is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So now into the box is Eddie Rosario. No balls and 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Adam Duvall. Fouled off. Duvall has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. You've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your back, visualizing the home run.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. That's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Dansby Swanson.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle as a pitcher. You want to work the corners and Stay out of that middle
The
part of the zone.
two
You pay
on
for it
the
right there.
in the
Solid
sky
base hit.
Takes his
now.
first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Until Lisa looked out, looking at the ground.
Now the
Don't
0-1.
you ever say
Hit hard on the
I
ground is
walk
short.
away.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here now is Will Smith, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the for the second. Oh, and here's a drive. Will hit out to straightaway center. Gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Pitch is popped up. Riley is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Now in the box, in prior outings against Charlie Morton, comes in with 6 hits in 30 at-bats. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Charlie Morton, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Softly hit to short. Right split. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and that'll bring up 4 bases there to hit
what I'm
next.
talking about.
Not even close on that second ball.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power, my money's on the pitcher.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Follow the thing that I hollow. Take that away out of
Another
this.
0-2. Bases are empty. 1
We
man.
need is wide open spaces.
Out in
It
front here as
ain't
this one
be
scores.
my mistakes. She needs new spaces. You know, the higher
Down the right field
days.
line, that's a fair ball.
He tried his thumb as child.
For a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
And then she never tired.
Competition in all of sport, the pitcher
You're
against
not
the batter right
coming
there.
back with this.
Refuse to go down.
Like listen. Yes, she needs wide open spaces.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman.
Make
And on the
a
first pitch, he
midnight.
grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding.
Spaces. You got the high days. High days.
The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He was in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels.
That way, hurry up, me boy. Mom, that way, I'll leave with my girls. Then I live long ago. And then,
From the stretch.
oh, it's gone, she needed open faces. You make a big mistakes.
Swing
Come
and
on.
miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Big
Spaces.
curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute
Got my high stakes.
Even if you
the highest praise,
After they've seen
the
a really
highest
good
best.
fastball, only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
It's going to be back to some
Come on,
serious T-work if he
Obvious.
can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-the-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Zero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
At the plate now, Austin Riley, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Austin Riley.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Oh, yeah.
Pulled the string on him, strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He'll swing. The ball foul off to the left and out of play.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now.
Take
He's got
me
presence, he's got
away.
great body language on the mound. He's
I'm
got
the
fastball
higher
command, nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Didn't mess around much of that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a big one.
Rosario is there.
Miles.
So runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. 0-1 the count.
It sounds
And he's falling
so
behind
good
0-2.
to me.
Scherzer is off at first with 2 away.
You take me away. Another higher
Swing, a softly hit ground ball. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Oh, I break.
Right here. I know
And heaven, no, close to
you.
you.
Misses over the heart of the plate.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 1-0. Count 1-1.
Be free, oh, I break.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled away.
You.
The 1-2.
You.
Fouled off.
If you're on the mound right here, why not continue to climb the ladder if he's going to continue to swing at it?
Away.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. No one on with 1 down. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Come on.
You know he's probably cheating on that
Oh,
inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over somebody.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Adam Duvall goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Travis d'Arnaud stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Slow little grounder left side. Scooped up. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Down in order go. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And into bat is Trey Turner.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Kick it. Kick it.
The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line and left. Rosario is over toward the line again as he takes it for the first out. 1 gone now, the Dodger 4th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete this one.
It's in the corner, a foul ball and right. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
No way.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Lofted in the air out toward right center after it is Soler. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the second out of the inning. 2 out, runner in scoring position at second. And that'll bring up A.J. Miller. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out and see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his body blood, and he better be ready in the box.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. First pitch of the AB now. Dansby Swanson is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Turner is in his tracks now.
That's a power ball.
And he's got it for the first out. Next, it'll be Charlie Morton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Jorge Soler singled in his last at bat. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Well, we will rock you.
Fouled off.
We will rock you. Mountain.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Bellinger's under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over.
Place.
Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
No balls and a strike to count. High in the air out towards shallow right. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are two away. Next to hit is Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Dodgers down. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. So up steps Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Pollock at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Yeah, nice play by the left fielder right there to get into the corner and get that ball in. Has to make you feel good that the guys are busting their hump out there for you defensively.
You know, a lot of times they always say, hey, you could put anybody in those corner outfield positions, but that's an example right there where getting to the ball and getting in quickly, keep that guy to a single, big play.
Footloose. No nation.
Into the box now, Austin Riley, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Bellinger's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in next, Eddie Rosario. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Around. On the ground.
The 1-0.
So
gets him to chase the ball out of the zone for the first strike.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.
No lead. Nothing I need. Jack. Get
Hoping
back.
to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That's popped up.
Yes.
He's there for it.
Yes. No.
Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first of the inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
1 out, nobody on.
Nine.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Fouled off.
Hey!
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall.
Not nine.
Max Muncy stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2-0 now. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Drilled down the line. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. Smoke toward third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. And stepping in, Adam Duvall. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing
Hello.
swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Come on.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
No.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Adam Duvall goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. And it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, this guy's been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss. He offered the ball way outside the strike zone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
That was a bad throw.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Justin Turner flew out last time up. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Duvall is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in next, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Popped him up. Riley in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. Matt Beatty will grab the bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch on its way. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
where Nathaniel Skolnick
The windup and the 0-1.
catch a try.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And he'll reach first safely.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
And I
And
can't
he fouls this one
refuse.
off. Beatty, the runner at first with two gone. Fouled away.
On and on. Changes the system.
Hot shot to third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Jock Peterson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it. One down. The Dodgers starting pitcher. Great day's work.
Nice.
Any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
To the plate now, Jorge Soler. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Don't stop believing.
An impressive 4 for 7. On a line, that's a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Nice.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies fouled off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to short up the battle, put something in play.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Strike 3, and a potential tying run left on base as the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back to Truist Park following this. 1 left for a Jesse Chavez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The batter, number 6.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped up.
Good job.
Is over and he tucks it away for the second out. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
To my knees.
Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And now here is Austin Riley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just more than 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
First pitch on its way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Wow! Yes.
Solo shot to right center. And we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. And it's fouled away. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
I got it.
The 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location. It was obvious in this one today. The pitchers weren't on point. When that happens, hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Muncy, gets in there with in the inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to hit is the catcher.
Like you.
And now pitch on the way.
Like you.
Crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Right back to the mound.
So good that I love.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Freeman has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A.J. is at the plate. plate as he looks at ball one.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Yes, you. Nothing like you.
1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. This will wind up being a foul ball. And he fouls
It's
this one
so
off.
good.
1-2.
It hurts so good that I love
The set. And the 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home. We are into extra innings, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Desmond Swanson. Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Line hard into left.
No good.
He puts it away, no problem for the
So
first hit. And this ball
hurts
gets
so
away
good
from him.
that I love.
William Contreras will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Oh, baby, that hurts so good that I
Here's the
love.
first pitch. He swings and lines it to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now. We're still only one away.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I gotta believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
In now, Jorge Soler. Bats on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And they will not risk it. So with two away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base. Here's the first pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that two left.
No, not me. Not me.
A.J. Minter comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
He went first shot. Hit me with the first shot.
Grounder down the line.
Hit me with the first shot. Away.
Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Rosario. He gets there. Makes the play for the first out. Runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot.
And he's up to third safely now.
Way.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter. He could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. Two down. Fouled away. Now the 0-2. Fouled off.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And it's fouled away.
Me.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here. Making the pitcher work.
Hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Away.
Fouled off.
With your best shot.
Big spot here. Possible winning run.
Hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot.
And it's fouled away.
Are you serious right here? This is becoming a joke. 8 foul balls in a row. This guy is in auto swing mode. This pitcher could throw this thing anywhere, and he's pulling the trigger on it.
hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Fouled off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Popped him up. Riley in foul territory. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. The Dodgers lead 1. The score remains 2-2. Brustar Gratterall takes the mound to start. Eric Adrianza is now to be the pinch runner. Runner at second now. Nobody out. That'll bring up Ozzie Albies down the third baseline.
Come on, Albies.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away.
It's not letting me hit it. I don't know why. No.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
Well, that's just the case. Now make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls and pitch number 5. He scores one for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to...
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, me.
Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Reined in. They get the force.
Rock. I love rock and roll.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Yeah,
so here now is the pitcher, A.J. Minter. He's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Fouled away.
I love rock and roll.
This one's down to third. They'll throw home with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the Adrianza. Digging in will be Corey Seager. Lifetime versus this arm. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1.
I love rock and roll. Give it to me. Not doing it. I love rock and roll. Give it to me. Love rock and roll. I love rock and roll. Love rock and roll.
And that one yanked just fouled.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Love rock and roll.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. At the plate now, Trey Turner. A fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And he is in at second base, and there's your winning run, standing out there in scoring position with nobody out. Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Swinging a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offer. And he'll take strike 3 cold. And he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. Big spot here. And it'll be Will Smith. Winning run stands at second base. The 0-1. Fouled off. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. High chopper to third. He's right there. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Stepping up is Jorge Soler. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Not a big sample size, 0-for-1. Swing and line drive. Pollock has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Big at bat now, and here is Adrianza, and a chance they were looking here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Weekly hit towards first, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. Move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzy Albion. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third. Shot back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. A big turning point here as they've taken a lead. Now deep into extra innings.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when it makes you feel really good about yourself.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far.
Yeah. Yes. Night.
Line shot toward third, and that will get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock in the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking, we really quoted a worse fate. Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate now is A.J. Pollock. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2.
Boy.
First pitch of the inning now. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up.
Hey.
And the throw to first is in time.
Hey.
Cody Bellinger trying here to plate the tying run from second. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hit hard back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Albert Pujols will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Trying to hold the lead is the delivery. And it's fouled away. They'll go to work on getting that tie run home from second. Comes set, the 0-1. Turner stands at second with 2 gone. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
I'll see you guys later.